Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Star Wars Sideshow figure review. Next up we've got Captain Rex in his Phase 2 armour. Give you a quick tour around the box. The usual clamshell black and dark grey colouring on there. You've got your different poses of Rex around the side of the box, and as you can see we've got the Disney logo on the box now as well, and I think that was on the Wolfpack Clone Trooper that recently came out. Not much inside the box at all. You've got the clamshell style closing, you've got your window display, and that's all the text that you've actually got. Literally just Captain Rex, nothing else. Gone are the days when you had details about the Republic and information about the actual character. So not too much on the box. Let's move on to the figure himself. So there we go, Rex with his Phase 2 helmet. Initially when I saw the pictures on Sideshow that were released, there seemed to be some sort of like alignment issue with the helmet, and how the markings were lining up with the visor, but that seems to have been sorted. Now it's out in production, so that's good. Let's try and get in close and have a look at the effort that's been put into this figure. There's all the kills that he's marked up on his. Well, you'll see that throughout the armour. All the different kills, all the markings. Lots of weathering. And correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is where Rex is used some of his old armour and joined up some new parts of armour. I think that's right. If I'm wrong, then just ignore what I've just said. More markings on the forearms and on the gloves as well. Look at the backpack. And like with all the other backpacks, it's just a magnetic catch and a couple of guiders just to hold it in place. That holds on nice and firmly. You've got two working holsters for the blaster pistols. DC-15 blaster with the usual folding stock, and there we go, more kill marks on the armour. Lots of weathering. I guess it would have been good if Sideshow could have done a bit of weathering on the actual Karma, the command skirt that he wears, but that's of a sort of like a, I don't know, rubbery, I don't know what sort of fabric it is really, but you've got room for movement on there. It's not a solid piece by any means. There's some pouches for his cheese sandwiches. But I must admit, I am absolutely stoked with this portrait of Rex. Really is good, really is good. Give you a quick tour of the rest of the stuff that comes in the box. We've got the action boots, we've got a neck bit of neck cloth for when you use the head portrait, just to go around the neck. Collection of different hand signals. Also comes with yet more hands and a couple of droid poppers as well. And we also get the head portrait of Rex. So hopefully you can get a good view of the texture on the face and the hair and the eyes as well. And I think if you look carefully as well, you can see a bit of veining that they've done in the eyes as well, bit of bloodshot in there. The head portrait is quite sort of darkened down. It's sort of like a dark wash been put over, so it looks like he's been on a sunbed for a bit too long. But there we go. So if I put old Rex there, and I'll put young Rex to the side, there you can see the two different head sculpts. Quite a lot of a softer looking portrait on the right, and more of a hardened, time taking its toll portrait on the left. I think the eyes are painted on, I don't know how close I can zoom in on this one, on the younger looking Rex they're sort of painted, whereas this is more of a different pieces all fitted together to complete the, I don't know how much you can sort of see inside, but there's all sorts of different pieces that fit in together to make the head portrait. Right, so there we go, there's a comparison of the two heads, and we'll do comparison of the two figures, phase 1 and phase 2. So I know when Rex first came out, the phase 1 version, it was, you know, it was a massive thing about the start of weathering that they were putting on figures. How things have progressed in a year or so. Quick turn round of the figures. You can compare the backpacks. And the rangefinder is movable, although you want to be careful with it if you can. So there we go, there's Captain Rex from Sideshow Collectibles in his phase 2 gear. Again, a massive shout out must go to Darren at Collectible Kit Bash, who's hooked me up with this figure. Great level of customer service as always, and just a good customer to use, a good seller to use. So by all means, check his site out. So till next time everyone, please feel free to rate, comment, subscribe if you want to. Let me know your thoughts. Alright, take care. Bye bye.